It was still there when I walked in that morning. A photo of me, smiling, oblivious, taped to the marble wall of my company's lobby. Beneath it, in bold red marker, someone needs a lesson on how to treat a woman. Everyone had seen it. The interns whispered. The executives avoided eye contact. I didn't take it down. I just stood there for a moment, staring at it like it was art. A masterpiece of humiliation. Her masterpiece. Maya, the woman who once swore she'd destroy anyone who tried to harm me. The same woman now painting me as the villain. We'd built everything together. Late nights, endless coffee, a startup clawing its way into the Fortune 500. She was my second in command, sharp, decisive, intoxicating in her confidence. I trusted her not just with the company, but with my life. When we crossed the line from business to something more, it wasn't reckless. It felt inevitable, until I ended it quietly, because power and passion can't coexist for long. Not when the wrong person feels replaced. She smiled when I told her, said she understood. Then she shook my hand and walked out of my office for the last time. I should have known that smile wasn't acceptance. It was calculation. The first hit came weeks later. Rumors, whispers, subtle doubts planted like seeds. She left, but her words lingered, seeping into boardrooms, poisoning perception. Then came the photo. That was her declaration of war. The irony was, the caption wasn't wrong. I did need to learn how to treat a woman, specifically one like her. Not with affection, but with caution. So, I learned. That night, I didn't rage. I didn't call her. I just opened a folder on my laptop labeled Contingency. A folder I created months before things even went south. Because paranoia isn't a flaw in my world. It's a skill. Inside it were contracts, server backups, private messages, encrypted recordings, all legal, all clean, all waiting. Maya's brilliance came with greed. She'd been funneling client funds through shell partners, small, untraceable transfers that only someone like me would notice. She thought I was too sentimental to look. She was wrong. I gathered everything, not to destroy her yet, but to let her build her stage. The photo stayed on the wall all day. No one dared remove it. By evening, the story had spread beyond the building. Screenshots, online threads, feminist blogs quoting her words like gospel. Corporate predator exposed. I watched it all unfold calmly. The next morning, her own lawyer called. His voice trembled through the phone. "Take it down, please. You have no idea who just saw it." I smiled. "Oh, I think I do." He wasn't talking about me. He was talking about them. 3 weeks earlier, I'd signed a quiet deal with Vanguard Partners, a billion-dollar firm that had been circling Maya's new women-led investment startup. She'd pitched them with fire, promising ethics, transparency, empowerment. They were set to sign within days, until, of course, her statement about me went viral. And the internet being what it is, one of Vanguard's analysts did what analysts do best: dig. They found my evidence, or rather, I made sure they did. A leaked email chain here, a whistleblower tip there, just enough to make it look accidental. By morning, her investors froze every account she had. Her lawyer's panic made sense now. The wolf had realized the forest was on fire. When she finally called me, her voice was venom-laced with disbelief. "You set me up." "No," I said, leaning back in my chair. "You set yourself up. I just gave you a louder microphone." She went silent for a long time. "Then you could have stopped this." "I could have," I said, "but then how would you learn?" Click. That was the last time we spoke. Within 48 hours, her reputation imploded. Clients withdrew. Partners ghosted her. Her advocacy posts turned into public apologies, then desperate denials. But the internet never forgives. It only archives. The photo in my lobby stayed for one more week. Then I framed it. Glass, gold trim, perfect alignment. I hung it in my office, not as a trophy, but as a mirror, a reminder of what sentiment costs. 2 months later, I received a letter from her lawyer. Maya had filed for bankruptcy. She'd sold her car, her apartment, even her shares. Ironically, the same ones I bought back anonymously through a third party. Now, every quarter, she gets a small check from the very company she tried to ruin. My company, my name on the bottom right corner. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. People still ask me why I didn't take the photo down that first day, why I let everyone see it. Truth is, I needed them to, because humiliation burns slower than rage. It smolders, refines, clarifies, and in that silence, I planned everything. She taught me a lesson, after all, how to treat a woman who mistakes vengeance for power. You don't fight her. You outlast her. You let her draw blood, then hand her the knife and watch as she finally realizes whose hand she's holding. By the time the dust settled, the story had faded from the headlines. New scandals replaced old ones. People moved on. But I didn't. Every morning, when I pass that framed photo on my office wall, I feel calm, not proud, not guilty, just certain. Because revenge isn't about destruction. It's about design.